Dear God. One of them is Dear God, where you're writing an open letter to God.
Yeah.
And that is more of a thankful or thank you note.
Yeah.
You have Dear Dad,
Yes.
which is also dedicated to the dads out there.
Yeah.
Dear President.
Dear Mr. President is where now you decided to go ham on the political issues and some of the things that are happening. Also, Dear Deputy President.
Yes.
Or two pieces that actually just went head on to what we're facing right now.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about why you just decide to talk about the things that you talk about? And you can actually touch on some of the lines in your pieces. That is Dear Deputy President and Dear Mr. President.
Wow. Like on Dear Mr. President, we say, do you know the leaders of tomorrow are dying today? So I was almost shot on the 21st of January 2017 for mistaken identity. So I have dreadlocks. And when the ugliest face of dreadlocks is baby locks. So there's so much stereotype that time because they were looking for confirm gang. Back in Nakuru, there is a gang called Confirm. They send you a text message, received confirm, send that money back. So I was doing general pieces on love. There's one I did in Ito Cheza Chakacha. It was like, najua upendi vibes za magari, but where are you parking? So it was like entertainment, but from that point I started doing pieces on social justice, and so far so good. The pieces that you've mentioned are on my second album. The album is titled Dear God. So it has pieces that are directed to specific. It is very substrate specific, because also initially I was doing general pieces like Dear Mr. Politician, and you find also the rogue politicians hide behind and say it's those politicians, not me. So I decided to go specific on the second album. That is, and I'm doing another piece. It is on premiere on YouTube. It will be dropping on Friday. It's called Dear Citizen. So after Dear Mr. President and Dear Mr. Deputy President and Dear God, like, we have to hold the citizens accountable for the choices they make, because we keep ourselves in this position.
We do, yeah. It's true. Our power is at the ballot, but nothing ever changes, right? I like how you said, you have to be funny when you're telling them the truth. Every good joke contains some truth in it. But you've also been, you've been vocal for a while now. How has that impacted your life, the good and the bad? Because it's difficult to be vocal about these things, especially when you're calling people out directly. People, we like to hide under, so and so, our leaders, blanket terms. But you've gone very direct.
It's bad for business. It's bad for business. You're locked out from the corporate gigs, from the government gigs, and right now we are mainstreaming it. We are mainstreaming the truth, and that comes, the negative comes with the positive now, because we have created a community. A community, like I have the OEBAism community. I have my own merchandise, my t-shirts, my hoodies, so I don't have to rely from like outside gigs.
There's a freedom in that of a sort, right?
There's freedom. I have my own gigs, I have my own community. I am an artistpreneur, and I have a community that subscribes to my philosophy, and they support what I do wholeheartedly, and it really keeps me going.
I love that. We'll get into the music and come back a little bit and talk more about, of course, the amazing work that you're doing, and also just around the political space in Kenya and what we can be doing to be more active and proactive. Of course, DJ Switzer is taking us back into the mix. When we come back, more conversation with Willie OEBA.